Okay, now that we have all of our pieces made from our previous videos, it's time to do step one of assembly. Step one of assembly is attaching the sides to the base or to the platform right there. So let me minimize this and walk you through everything that we need to assemble things. We are going to go to New, Assembly. Previously we've done individual parts, which is important. We are going to assemble those parts, so we need New, Assembly. Click on Place right here, and we are going to pick the initial part for our stuff. So I'm going to go Pegboard Pieces, and I am going to bring in that piece right there, which is my base. And I am going to click, just like so. And then click Escape. This is my initial piece so that I can actually assemble it. Now this is incredibly important. Pay attention to this one. I am going to left click and I have to what's called pin this. See this right here, grounded. Now when I put that over, do you see the little pin that appeared? Okay, watch this again. I'm going to unground it. Okay, just normal piece, normal cursor. But when I left click and go grounded, there's now a little push pin. That's called grounded or pin. That means this is the initial piece that everything else is going to attach to. So I've got this piece grounded. You can even see in the browser right here there's a little pin on it as well. Now from here I'm going to import I'm going to place components and do my pegboard side. I'm going to click once over here and click once over here, left click, okay. So now I have my sides in there. I am going to left click and do free rotate because I want to rotate these roughly the way that they actually go on. It helps me a lot. Left click, free rotate. Okay, so you see I've got it pretty well adjusted the way that it actually goes. Now we can do sort of global rotation and see that they're just sort of floating out there in space. Now comes time to actually put things together. So you're going to be using the constrain tool right here. In constrain, there is the mate function and there is the flush function. When you flush things, that means that the edges are all in the same plane, or all in a straight line. Let's watch this first. So I'm going to click flush. I'm going to click this edge, and if you heard that little dunk right there, that means that that just moved them. Let me do a global move so you can see what I'm talking about. When I go like this, you can see that they're in a straight line now. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Flush, this and this. Now watch it move. It just moved a little bit. Click apply, and now those are in the same straight line. Now I'm going to zoom in right here, and I am going to do mate. Now mate is when we get two pieces to come together. So I am going to click mate on this side. See how it highlights and has the arrow coming out? I'm going to rotate this slightly and click right there. You can see how it goes together. Now I'm going to click apply. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Mate, click, rotate, click the inside of the groove, and click apply. Now we're not quite done yet. If we look very closely, they're not completely aligned. And if I actually try to move this stuff around, it still does move around. I'm not done yet. I need to move this because it's flush with the front and it's mated to this groove, but I need to mate it with the top as well. So I am going to mate, hit the top right here, rotate the object so I can get sort of under that groove, and click mate and apply. Rotate this, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I just move that up right there. Constrain, mate, pick the top of that object, rotate it so I can sort of get the bottom of the groove, which is right there, and apply. Make sure that you click apply after every single one. So now this is assembled. This is step 1 of the assembly. Go ahead and stop this video, rewind, and replay as many times as you need to understand the constraint tools and to get it to this point right here.